Bada bing, bada bang, bada bing. What the fuck? Look, fucking retarded, bro. I forgot to put the king.
When sequels, one offs, restarts, and remakes of
We never had the highest scoring game. There was a regular with it. As far as I know, it was in fucking second place. Ba 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 ba. So Bam, Adebayo dropped 83 points in the game, single game, recently. It was a couple days ago. And people was arguing if it was ethical or unethical and would the game matter, Kobe's or Bam's. It doesn't really matter. As far as I know, Kobe never had the record to begin with. It was Wilt's. Most points scored in the game. All I know is Kobe was in second place. Now he's in third. So it wasn't a record broken, by the way. It wasn't a broken record. But the argument if it was ethical or not is really stupid. I feel like it's stupid. Just appreciate the greatness, man. Just appreciate the greatness. Was he ball hogging? Was he chucking up bullshit? Yes. But you will be chucking up bullshit too if you was on pace to surpass 81 points. Second most score points in the NBA game. In an NBA game, if you was on pace to beat that record, not even a record, if you was on pace to pass that up and get to that point, you would have took up some shots too. And I would expect his teammates, because I seen a lot of people fouling the Heat for missing free throws on purpose and fouling up 20 when fouling others up 20. I would expect teammates to do that for me if I'm on pace to break a record. And I seen other people saying, "Oh, if I would have got to 81 points and I would have missed on purpose if I could preserve Kobe's second place, whatever." But the fuck you wasn't, bro. Come on now. If you was at 81 points and you had the chance to become definitive definitive. I can't even pronounce that word correctly. Number two, second most points scored in an NBA game ever. You're taking that shot 100 times out of 100. There's no way you can do it. So stop lying to yourself, but you're not trying to save Kobe's legacy by doing that, bro. Kobe still got the third highest point scored in the NBA game. He still got countless other records that's actually records. He's still only one of three people that ever scored 80 or more points in an NBA game. So Bam scoring anything wasn't that bad for our Kobe legacy. So, and comparing it to Kobe's game when it was two different eras, two different times, two different style of gameplay, Bam and Kobe are two different type of players. It's just stupid as hell. And I would just just appreciate Bam. Bro, shut your bitch ass up. The money. I would just appreciate Bam greatness while you can watch it now, and because it was supposed to be the money. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. I'm not a nerd, nigga. While you can appreciate it now because the money just made me lose track of my thought, bro. My train of thought that might make me lose that motherfucker. Oh, because people thought scoring 80 in the NBA game nowadays was impossible. I seen people telling them Kobe was the greatest player of all time because nobody's scoring 80 no more. Yeah, Bam did that shit. Bam did that shit. So stop hating on my nigga Bam, bro, because he scored 83. Because he didn't want to stay at 81 points to protect some other guy's legacy that's not his own. I guess I'm chatting. I'm speaking facts, bro. People would be disrespecting Bam for not trying to save Kobe's legacy, bro. He's Bam Adebayo. He's not Kobe Bryant, bro. Give me the ball at 81 points. I'm shooting that shit 100 times out of 100. I'm getting the second one. I'm yapping, I guess. Ain't you gay? Yeah, exactly. Ain't you gay? I'd rather be a yapper than. Never mind. I'm not finna say that. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay. Stop playing, little bro. You know you gay though. You know you gay. I got messages to prove it. Want me to show them on stream? Exactly. Hush up. Be quiet, little bro. You know better. You know better. Yeah, where my mouse at? Taking that record. I'm straight taking that shit. Show it. Nah, I'm not gonna do you like that. It'll be the end of your career. All that gangster rap shit you be doing. Out the window if I show messages like that, bro. I'll give your ops too much ammo to fire at you, bro. Don't make me show shit, bro. You don't want me to show shit, bro. I promise you. I'm not gonna lie, 43 free throws is insane though. He was getting fouled on a lot of those free throws, but 43 free throws is fucking insane. I'm gonna keep it a bean. And 43 shots even no, didn't K take more than that earlier this season? Yes. But I'm just saying, if I'm on point pace to pass that 81 point game, I'm passing that shit. I don't care. Demani, you're gay, kid. Like, bro, why are you talking? You're gay. You're a homo. You like man. You like boys. Yeah, you quiet after that one. You like boys. You like boys. Little boy, not little boys. You're not a pedophile. You just gay. Whether you pants a niggas in the back, never in my life. I never pants a nigga in my life. I never pants a nigga in my life. Never pants a nigga in my life. Matter of fact, I don't even think I went to the bathroom in school. Like I never went to the bathroom in school. Didn't you pee outside of the school or outside of the building in front of a camera? If I remember correctly. And I never pants a nigga when they was peeing, by the way. Never happened. That's bullying. I never bullied anybody in a day in my life, kid. Lock in, bro. Start using your brain, bro. What I look like bullying? Bro, I'm tired as fuck. I didn't even mean to go live today. I just hopped on this bitch and just went spark for no reason, by the way. This you right here, Devon, you look like Charles Barkley. Money, bro. Why are you talking, bro? Like, let me let me look at my phone. I'm gonna read off some of the messages I caught you saying. One of the messages it says, "Would you suck dick for $1 million?" You said, "I would do it for a cheeseburger." Okay. Other one says, other one, other one said, other one said, other one says, $1 million per back shot. How many back shots are you taking? And you said, you said you already do it for free. Okay, bro. Like, come on now, bro. That just who message I just read off the gate, bro. Do I need to keep reading them, bro? Do I need to keep reading them? Do I need, do I need to keep reading them, bro? You don't want to get exposed like that, bro. I'm tired. I don't want to do you like that, bro. You trying to play Fortnite, the money? Oh, you got work tomorrow. You probably not even gonna get on the game. Never mind. Yeah, get your bitch ass some rest so you can go to work. Keep making this shit. Oh, I got another one. Let me read another one. Hmm. Nigga in the stew instead of getting ready for work. Go get rest, nigga. You got work in the morning, boy. Let me read another one. Let me read another one. Damn. Let me see another one. I don't care. If I was a girl, I would let all the homies hit. That's what you said, Damani? Wow. Don't call me little bro, bro. Don't call me little bro, bro. Little bro. You the little bro. Little bro. You the littlest of bros, actually. You a store runner. I guess you're calling me little bro? Me? Me. Do you know who you're talking to, little bro? I got niggas that really pull up on you. Really pull up on you. And you will probably like that since you gay. You gay as shit, young boy. Now, can I get talking back to what I was talking about, bro? Before you came here telling me to shut the fuck up? I'm getting, I'm letting a homo call me little bro. A homo. A gay nigga is calling me little bro. What have the world come to in 2026, bro? This nigga Charles Barkley just be yapping, bro.
I
What's he
don't think
saying?
any NBA team should be able to raise their ticket prices if they're below five.
I mean, why would they do that to begin with? They're losing. They're not really selling prices tickets if they're raising the prices, man. This ball nigga needs to just stay off the airway. Like, holy fuck. Bro, I don't know why people just hate tanking. Tanking is a necessary part of the game for teams that's not big free agent markets to get star players. Eliminating the draft is not going to help teams because taking teams are just going to remain bad and they're not going to get star players. And the reason we see taking so bad right now is because we're getting a possibly a Hall of Fame draft class coming up. So the teams are going to tank as worse now than what it was in the past for this Hall of Fame draft, possibly Hall of Fame draft class coming up, bro. Getting rid of the draft not going to help shit because all the good rookies are just going to sign the big name free agent teams and the Utah teams like the Utah Jazz and other teams that not the only way they can sign big names is like heavily overpay them. It's just going to keep them bad anyway. So them teams are going to stay at the bottom. Only way teams like the Utah Jazz and other teams that small market teams to get really good players is through the draft class. And they have to tank for that, bro. Tanking is a necessary part of the game for teams can get better. Every team at one point in time had to went through their tanking phase. The Houston Rockets did it. OKC did it. Tanking is not a bad part of the game, bro. We didn't even expect the Utah Jazz to do shit anyway this season. Why are people mad they're tanking? Because they didn't play Larry Markkinen and Jared Allen in the fourth quarter? Okay. I mean, not Jared Allen, Jaren Jackson in the fourth quarter. Okay, bro. If you went to the Utah Jazz game and you didn't see them in the fourth quarter, you got very. I could see if a Utah Jazz fan I could go to a game like, oh, we got a chance to win this, and then we say our best player, our two best players. That's what they said. But you niggas that don't even watch the game getting mad about teams tanking, trying to get a possibly Hall of Fame player to come in this draft class is retarded as hell, bro. Not retarded. My big homie Damian Lillard told me not to say that word no more, so I gotta respect that. But y'all dumb as hell. Tanking is a part of the game, and it needs to stay as a part of the game. Now, I will agree, it does get bad watching teams perfectly sit players and feel like they're injured just so they can get a good draft pick. But if that means a possible, like, I do believe there should be restrictions on teams like the fucking Pelicans who can possibly pick top 10 in every single draft class and somehow still be as bad as they are is blasphemy to me. And their whole front office needs to get, I hate the Pelicans. Whole front office need to get just fired and rehired. So I do think there need to be restrictions there. But teams like Utah and other teams who have actively been trying to get good players and actively trying to win, but they're want to stay a little low in the draft where they can get a better player that help them win even more because they're not signing. Be real, who was the last superstar that signed to Utah? And can't raise ticket price when you're below 500. If you're below 500 and you're raising ticket prices anyway, you're just dumb as shit. Every team should get one ping pong ball, I guess. No, pick protection needs to stay in trades. That's what make trades and pick protection will make trades more interesting. And they can help teams not trade away their whole entire future for some bullshit. As we've seen with the Clippers and the Paul George trade. How many players they missed out because of that stupid ass trade. Granted, Paul George was an MVP type of player. They missed out on some great players doing that trade. That's the reason so protections is made there to protect some of these dumbass owners who would trade their whole future and their whole draft future just away for a superstar player that's aging and his body is failing them. So protections need to stay. I do think there should be some restrictions if a team hits a certain amount of time in the fucking top 14 and they just some reason still suck 10 years down the line. Yeah, get them out of here, man. Like they don't need to be here. Clearly they're not doing nothing with their draft picks anyway. But I feel like taking is a necessary part of the game for small market teams that can't sign nobody because nobody wants to go play for them. Is a good thing for the NBA.
A
And
team is
also,
below
hold on,
five.
this Charles Barkley nigga is just dumb loud. Also, eliminating the draft class is just dumb as hell. That does nothing for the NBA. Eliminating the draft class does nothing for the NBA. Let's see what Charles Barkley got
No,
to say.
I'm for cake, getting your cake and eating it too.
Yes.
Man, I don't care about Charles Barkley. Let me keep it at bean. I don't care what this nigga got to say. Do he even watch games? Nigga, Draymond. Yeah, bro, I guess. I mean, didn't the Warriors win multiple championships before even Curry got there? I mean, he right. He was a huge part of that Warriors team. I don't think they get done what they got done if he wasn't there. But they would have got turned to the winners no matter what, especially with the development of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. They would have been winning. I don't know if they would have won, but they would have been winning. Draymond did play a huge part. I'm not denying Draymond legacy or part of that though. They does not get done what they got done without Draymond. Draymond was their main defensive anchor. And when Curry and Clay was struggling, he was stepping up offensively too. So obviously now he's washed hell, washed to hell. and he ain't got the offensive bag no more. But back then, 2015, 2016, shit, Curry and Clay couldn't play, and it was off that game. You could trust Draymond to make a couple shots, get a couple buckets. Now you really can't.
Warriors fans like, yo, it's time to get him out of here.
That's crazy.
Now it is time to get you out of here, though. I'm gonna keep it being. You're just hurting the Warriors. What that Jordan Poole? It's been rumors you told him not to get Kuminga. Now you're stuck with Kristaps, who I feel like. I mean, not Kuminga. Laurie Markkinen. It's been rumors you told him not to get Laurie Markkinen. Now you stuck with Kristaps. So I feel like, honestly, it's like damn, they're the same player as Larry Markkinen. I wouldn't say same player, but they're around the same play style. And there's rumors that you've been having that you was a part of that Kuminga shit as well. So it seems like you're just hurting the Warriors, just holding them back. So I think it is time for you to, if they pack you up to get the Bucks shopping Giannis and they somehow picks up your deal and you and part of that pick up the Golden State's deal and you part of that deal, get you out of here, man. I mean, if it's for an elite player, get Draymond out of here. Now, if you just talking about letting Draymond walk a free agency, I don't think they should do that. Trading Draymond for some draft picks, I don't think they should do that. Who's giving up that many draft picks to Draymond anyway? But if it's for another elite player, I mean, you got to get up out of here, man. You've been hurting the team a little too much now. Rumors you was in that Kuminga shit as well. It wasn't just Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr, low-key got to get out of here too. It wasn't just Steve Kerr. Rumors you was a part of that shit. Rumors you was part of not getting Larry Markkinen, but getting Kristaps. You wasn't part of that Kristaps shit. That Kristaps shit was just straight up stupid. Why would you ever pull a trade like that? I get it. You was desperate to move Kuminga before the trade deadline, but you could have moved for a better player than Kristaps, man. Then you punched Jordan Poole in the face and got that whole situation, got them Jordan Poole traded, who's supposed to be one of them Golden State's future pillars when Curry retire. Now y'all stuck with pods. So it is really time to get you up out of here.
To the real Warriors fans that don't feel that way, thank you. I appreciate it.
For a good player, not just for nothing, though. I will say that.
To the ones that do feel that way, like you was a loser before I got here.
For some years, I would say for some years, they were some losers. But they won. They won before Curry got there as well. I think it was, I can't remember the years, but I know they won a couple chips. Golden State. But before you got there, there was losers. They was just losing their ass off. Imagine. Draymond is your reason you're winning.
Like fucking like stone cold forever losers.
All right, forever losers is crazy, bro. Or we just act like Warriors didn't win shit in the past. And it looked like they wasn't just going. They was going ball out. It was Curry and Klay Thompson, and the Warriors seemed good to develop them the way they developed them. So they was going ball out. If they would have got a chip, who knows? But they was going to win something. So this forever Stone Cold loser shit is kind of pushing it. They was losers, but Stone Cold losers, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, right.
So if you say that, it makes sense to me. You never been here.
I mean, it makes sense if they want you to go. You kind of put Jordan Poole out. And if it's to get a good player in return, you got to go, man. Same way I feel like a lot of players, if it's good, like, I look and think the Lakers should not re-sign LeBron this offseason. I'm going to keep it a bean. Let that nigga walk, bro. That's $50 million cleaned up off the books, bro. Go build that team around fucking Luka Doncic. So it's like situations, bro. Like if it's the better the team, bro, you gotta get your ass up out of here. Bro. You're clearly hurting the team if you don't want to get traded.
Right? So you don't know how to appreciate something for its entirety because you never been here. You never had the opportunity to do that. So great, I'll be the test run, right? Like this. Hopefully, I love this organization. I was telling somebody the other day. I'm lucky that, like, it's that simple.
I cut off the clip. I don't know why I cut off the clip. I was gonna flame him if he would have said something else stupid as well. But he's kind of right. Stone Cold Loser is pushing it, but he's kind of right. The Warriors wouldn't have made the Warriors without Draymond Green. This is just invincible episodes. I don't give a fuck about those. Like, I seen this, bro. I seen this bullshit, bro. Like, just listen to this nonsense.
It's just stiff. It's just like
Yeah.
so strong and like.
Yeah. Bro, and you just can't get under his skin, or you cannot like affect none of his jump shot.
Okay, so who you go to the game like I might as well not even talk no shit tonight because it don't
him.
matter. Him?
Him for sure. Him for sure.
What's the craziest thing somebody ever said to you back on the court? Like I'm saying, like you said something to Kawhi, and Kawhi's like, relax, man. It's not
Yeah,
that
he was
serious.
like, bro, just play basketball, bro. Come on. I'm trying to like pinch him, trying to like push him. I'm trying to just throw my body. And he's like, bro, just play basketball. Come on. And then proceed to like get to the middle of the floor, half step, fade away. I looked at because that was our first game against them. Literally our first game against them. I'm like, okay, I got Kawhi tonight. I'm gonna try to stop him. Couldn't. Then I remember I was standing right here, we were down like 20. James Harden's guarding me. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get you next time we play, because I can guard you. I can
Sure,
guard James.
buddy.
You guard James?
Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
That's like,
James ain't that physical.
no, he doesn't want no physicality, and all he wants to do is go left. Like he's like 90% better basketball player going left than right.
So you make him go right and it's over.
It's over. I know
It's
the
not
step
over.
back's coming.
You don't average 36 points per game without having the right hand, bro. Like what? Without players trying to force you to go right and try to stop you that way, you can't average 36 a game. That just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You can't be the level of scorer James Harden was, where players was guarding him from behind his back, not even in front of him, and you can't go right. If you go right, you're getting stopped. Teams would have figured that out. Almost crashed on this nigga Dylan Brooks, bro. Teams would have figured that out already, bro. What are you talking about? Clearly they couldn't stop James Harden now. He's 36. He has slowed down a lot. That's due to injuries and rule changes. Something that the players didn't affect. James Harden affected those himself. And he still finds a way to get his. He just developed into more of a playmaker now. He just want to pass the ball. He's shown this season that if he wants to turn around and start scoring again and being a 25 point per game scorer, he could. You don't become the level of player James Harden has become not having a right hand, and the way to stop you is force you to go right. That just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, I guess Dylan Brooks is the pro, and he guarded James Harden, even though James Harden averaged 28 on him for his career every time Dylan Brooks guarded him. 28 points is not stopping him, bro. 28 points is not stopping him.
Man, I know the foul bait, fucking throw his arms into you is coming, and then when he gets the right hand, he wants to just pass the ball.
Nigga talking out his ass. He's talking out his ass. Holy hell, bro. The foul bait shit is true. But putting the ball in James Harden's right hand is him wanting to pass is the dumbest shit ever. Teams would have figured that out already. You think guarding James Harden behind his back was a decision they made before forcing James Harden to go right? Hell, when he was on the Rockets averaging 36 points a game, I remember he was driving right a lot of the times. Driving right and then hooking his arm under players and drawing the foul. That just doesn't make sense. To become the level of scorer James Harden has become, for him to just force right and he's going to pass the ball. That just doesn't make sense. I refuse to believe that. I don't give a fuck how good of a defender Dylan Brooks is. I seen somebody who's a better defender overall than Dylan Brooks say James Harden was unstoppable. Draymond Green. Even though I was just cooking Draymond just a couple minutes ago, he's a better defender than Dylan Brooks. And he said that season James Harden was unstoppable. He said James Harden's an elite player who changed the way we look at step back threes. We've seen so many praise goes to James Harden, especially with his right hand and his left hand. Traylon Parsons just said James Harden's the only player I know. If I remember correctly, I don't know if he said I know, but one of the few players in the league that he knows can be elite with both of his hands. Come on now, bro. Let's keep it a buck now.
But you do a scouting report on everybody you play?
Everybody. Like that year in Memphis, like I was studying dudes' games like every night.
So you watch video?
Yeah, just watching video, watching their shots for the last 5 games, watching plays that they love to run, try to like beat their plays.
Yeah, I'm not denying. I'm not going to deny. Dylan Brooks is a good defender. Good defender. And he probably does know what he's talking about a lot of the time when it comes to defending the ball and defending players. But to sit here and say putting the ball in James Harden's right hand is going to make him force a pass is just idiotic, bro. I'm keeping it a bean.
And then now I'm just sitting at home watching games all
Who
day.
am I to tell? I'm not the professional.
Because you got to. You know what I'm saying? Like you got as a
Because Kawhi is like a
monster.
goddamn.
But hey, they still can't stop James Harden now. He's 36, so putting the ball in his right hand seems to not be working. And he became a more pass first player later too. Let's see what Michael Jordan got to say about the GOAT debate. It's an empty comparison. Yeah, it is. James Harden, I mean not James Harden. Michael Jordan have been known to not give a fuck about the GOAT debate. And every time you really ask him, he would bring it to like a team. Like that one video when he was like, people be talking about the greatest player of all time, but what about the greatest team? And he named off all his championships in the years he won. He has known to dodge the question and bring it up about being a teammate. But it is an empty comparison because in reality, you would never watch a LeBron versus Michael Jordan matchup because one, they didn't play in the same era, rule changes, different levels of comp. They went against all changes throughout the years as well, and different styles of play each player has. LeBron is a more of a, you could say Michael Jordan could be a better defender than LeBron, but LeBron could be a better playmaker. Their different styles of play really halts a GOAT comparison of who's really the greatest of all time. And a lot of people who be debating the GOAT really just be trying to push a narrative. They will use certain stat lines to push. Oh, this one Jordan's the GOAT. When Jordan's not even the leader of that stat line, or this why LeBron's the GOAT, or this why Kobe's actually the GOAT. When neither of them niggas are really the leader of that stat line, and if you really go by how you debating that stat line, that nigga not the GOAT either. That nigga Jordan not the GOAT. If you go by how you debate that stat line, so it's really just a force to push a narrative, and you see a lot of people on fucking CNN, whatever, sports, whatever, ESPN, whatever sports bullshit they got now. I don't really watch none of that nonsense. Talk about the GOAT debate and all that and all this, really because they ain't got shit else to talk about when it comes to basketball because they don't really watch basketball. So they would just regurgitate the same GOAT debate topic that they've been having for years now. And so it's really just a narrative push for why you want to bash another player and push forward another player just to push that narrative. That's really what the GOAT debate is. It's really a stupid conversation. Now, if you have one to where you like, this is why I think such and such the GOAT, and it's like what Low be saying, Legend of Winners, it's a very consistent thing with how you argue basketball, then that's when I respect it. But if it's just like a narrative way, like, oh, Jordan 6-0, he got more rings than LeBron, when Jordan don't even got damn near close to the amount of rings Bill Russell has. So why is Bill Russell not in that conversation? Oh, Jordan got a Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, there's a lot of players with more Defensive Player of the Year than Jordan, who better defenders than Jordan. Why is they not in the GOAT conversation? Oh, Jordan's the greatest all-time scorer, and he's the best scorer to pick up the basketball. 40 points a game. Will Chamberlain averaged 50 and dropped 100 in the game. Why is he not in y'all GOAT conversation? You see, it's just like they cherry pick certain stats to push a narrative, to push up an era of basketball and put down another. And it goes both ways, honestly. And that's how I feel about the GOAT debate. But but what Legend Winners be saying, if it's a very consistent topic and you consistent on how the way you discuss the basketball, then it's a respectable. You can get my respect from your take. And you can argue Bill Russell, and the way you consistent, and you go off championships. Hey, get my respect, even though I don't think that nigga's degree is. But it's up to you. Yeah, I never played against Oscar Robertson or Jerry West. I actually learned from them. We paved the road for Kobe's and LeBron's, right? I can't show the actual shit because the company the sports outlet that posted that Jordan interview, they like to strike niggas. I'm not risking that, bro. I'm not even a big enough content creator. They don't even know I exist. But I'm not risking it. Yeah, but the GOAT debate, if it is done right, and consistently, it can be a great topic about basketball because it's a way to show love to both eras of basketball. But if it's done to push a narrative, put down an era, put up an era, put down a player, put up a player, to push a player out of the top 10, to just shame a player, I don't think that's a good debate at all. It shouldn't be brought up. And a lot of sports media and outlets does it because they don't actually watch basketball games and don't know what the fuck they're talking about half the time. Why do you think people are like, all this teams winning, all these different teams winning championships? What happened to the super team and all this? I know y'all seen people say that, because I have. They make your job easier because they don't have to actually watch games to predict super teams winning. That's what makes their job easier. But now, since a lot of teams actually it's more even out now, and a lot of teams could look at the chance of winning the championship, aka the Spurs got a good chance, the Nuggets got a good chance. OKC still got, I feel like, the higher odds. New York, Detroit, even though their odds are a little low. Boston, they've been balling this season as well, and they just got Jason Tatum back. Houston, they still got an elite roster over there, even though they've been struggling as of recently. Cleveland got better, I feel like, from the trades they did this trade deadline. You feel me? And these sports outlets hate that because then they have to actually study the game of basketball, what they get fucking paid to do. How many times you actually looked on these sports outlets and they've been fucking wrong about basic information? Because they don't watch games. They push narratives like these for they can look like they know what they're talking about, but they don't really know what they're talking about. And that's what I hate the most about the GOAT debate. I feel like the GOAT debate is a great topic to bring up with your friends, and like someone who's not really deep into basketball and has a consistent take on basketball. That's a great topic to have. But a lot of these people push it to the extreme just to bash a player, and that's my problem with it. That's literally my problem with it. I'm a little late to this. I seen this like days ago, but I just been busy and I haven't been streaming, so I haven't been talking about it. But this Stephen A. Smith stuff with the New Orleans Pelican internet intern, bro, it's a 21-year-old rage intern rage baiting you, and they're crashing out on ESPN. Stephen A. Why did you take that? And I seen you bashed the Pelicans saying, oh, they only been to the playoffs 2 times. They only won playoff series 2 times in the last 25 years or whatever the fuck he was saying. And then you turn around and praise their front office like Joe Dumars. The same guy who was just fucking overpricing the fuck out his players on those teams, on that team. Overpriced, talking about some, I need multiple young guys and multiple draft picks for this such player. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You glaze that. But then you turn around and hit on the intern who has nothing to do with the front office of their, you was talking about them. You brought up their failure. Like a social media intern has control of what the Pelicans does with their roster and how they win. He doesn't. He's a social media intern. He's 21 years old, probably just rage baiting you on social media just to make you mad, and he got the reaction he wanted out of you. Because his job is to keep the Pelicans' name in social media. So doing that, probably one of the biggest talking points the Pelicans have all year, which I think is kind of bad. Like, your biggest talking point all year was beefing with Stephen A. Smith. But hey, when you're a losing franchise like the fucking Pelicans, it's like, holy hell, should be dropped to a G League team. They're a fucking G League team. But saying all that to a social media intern, letting him rage bait you to that level, Stephen A. was insane, crazy, insane levels. I'm gonna give it a bean. Why do people take Stephen A. topic so seriously, man? Like, first of all, oh yeah, that Zion interview. Zion did an interview talking about some. He was talking about. I didn't really watch the interview like that. I gotta actually go watch that interview. But from he was talking about his food, whatever, and his problem with being big, and his love for the game. People saying he didn't love the game, which he actually does. But he brings up Zion food problem again after he addressed it in the interview, and we know because we've seen actual evidence of Zion actually trying to control his food problem and control his weight. So bringing that up again, which I feel like is right to criticize him on, but when you see he's actually working on it, why are you still trying to flame him, talk about some hiding snacks under the bed when that's an old narrative when we don't even know that's fucking true or not? And then you turn around and your address to the social medias of the social media team of the Pelicans, you actually praise Zion. So what is your take on Zion? I do feel like he needs to be on the court a little more. I feel like a change of scenery for Zion would be best. Get him out of New Orleans, bro. Get him out of the Pelicans. A change of scenery for Zion would be best. A change of medical team and front office and coaching staff and training staff will be best for Zion. I feel like, and that could get Zion back to the player who he was hyped up to be. Man, I feel like the NBA is in a better position when a player like Zion is on the floor playing and is healthy, with no off the court scandals with porn stars and all that. That nigga needs to control his lust. His lust be getting him. All of Zion problems besides the food stuff is due to his lust off the court, man. And that be hurting them. And injuries too. Leave them porn stars alone, bro. I'm gonna give it a bean. Leave them porn stars alone, Zion. But back to Stephen A. Why do people say Stephen A. so bro? If I just want to come here and say this one thing though. If Stephen A. wins the presidential election, because he's running for he's going to try to run for a presidential election. If he wins that motherfucker, he becomes our sitting president. I will shave every piece of hair off my head, my beard, my mustache, my eyebrows, my hair. I'll shave it all bald if he come out somehow to become president. All bald. I swear to God. That's how. No, he's not become president. I just don't believe a player like someone like Stephen A. can't become president because what he does. You think Stephen A. is gonna go as the president is gonna go hop on ESPN and then fucking hop on his YouTube channel, debate politics and debate basketball and football and all these other players, all these other sports, when he's a sitting president, he wouldn't have the time for that. So I feel like Stephen A. is much better fit entertainer. Where even though I really don't like his takes on basketball, I feel like people should not be taking him seriously when he debates basketball. He is entertaining. I will say that he's extremely entertaining. I feel like he works better as an entertainer for ESPN and his own forms of media than a president. Some people are just not cut out to be president. I'm not one. I'm not cut out to be a president. Stephen A. Smith is not cut out to be a president. That's just our personalities. Now I'm not saying Stephen A. I'm not saying Stephen A. had to stay out of politics. I'm just saying he just can't be a president, bro.
Now, this man was
And
a
then
bona
they
fide
post this
scrub.
troll,
He
which is
can't play.
literally rage
No
bait, a
disrespect
literal troll.
whatsoever, but I'm
They threw a baseball clip in there. And they're talking about basketball. And they threw a baseball clip in there, and you took this seriously, Stephen A. I just don't get it. Why did you take this seriously enough to crash on ESPN?
sorry to tell everybody.
Oh, and I want to talk about something about ESPN as well. Get some new phases up there, man. Why are like Stephen A. is a hell of an entertainer. I said that earlier. Why do y'all rely on him so much though? Talk different sports for y'all stuff. Why? I get it, but you got to get some more phases up there, bro. Just imagine how many Stephen A's are out there. People like Stephen A. who can actually have decent takes about basketball. Who's looking to get on ESPN, but you'll rather keep the only person around is Stephen A. It just doesn't make sense, bro. Get some more people up there. I'm not saying fire Stephen A, but keep him around because he's probably our most profitable person that y'all had on that whole shit. Keep him around because he's actually entertaining as well. But get some new people up there, man. Yeah, he did that. And then he posted a video crashing out on ESPN talking about some Pelicans losing franchise and all that stuff. I just want to come over and talk about that because how can you call the Pelicans a losing? I mean, you could call them a losing franchise. I call them a losing franchise all the time. But it's a social media team. They don't have control of what the front office and the coaching staff does. That is dumb. I feel like that's just hella dumb, actually. Like if you're gonna come out the social media team, bro. Like you said this in your video, Stephen A. You should have brought up how they had to rely on you to be the bringing the most attention they ever did for the Pelicans all season long. That's what you should have talked about, not 25 years of losing this. Oh, I went to HBCU this. Congratulations, by the way. Oh, I got my degree in this. Congratulations, by the way. Not all of that stuff. Oh, I'm a millionaire this. Congratulations, by the way. But not all of that stuff. You should have stuck to the social media part and the media part about the social media team of the Pelicans and not the front office stuff and then turn around, disrespect them and glaze them. I don't get that. I just want to get my 2 cents in it. So recently there have been hella rumors about NBA adding 2 expansion teams sometime in the near future. The 2 expansion team the NBA should add is Seattle, due to them already having a team, already having a team in the past. What's good, GG? Due to them already having a team in the past, and the fan base is waiting for their team to come back. And Las Vegas is just probably the most profitable city outside of Seattle to add a team to in the future. Is Las Vegas. Who Western Conference teams? You can move a team like Memphis or the Pelicans to the Eastern Conference. They'll be better in the Eastern anyway. They're clearly not doing shit in the West. They've been losing. So I feel like those 2 cities would be the best to add to the NBA. Oh, and Las Vegas wouldn't be. Due to recent debates about gambling in sports, is Las Vegas really the best? Yeah, there's no really. Las Vegas should be a city. Las Vegas should have been one of the cities they should have had an NBA team for. I feel like it took them hella long to even consider adding a Las Vegas team. That's probably the most profitable city you can add a sports team due to the nature of Las Vegas. Yeah, you can move a team like Memphis or the Pelicans to the East, or hell, even Minnesota. But keeping Minnesota in the West is better due to them actually competing in the West and making it to the back-to-back conference finals and all that. So a team like Memphis or New Orleans move to the East, add a Las Vegas team or a Seattle team, bringing the old Seattle fan base that's been waiting for the Supersonics to come back and not win shit for the next 3 decades, and bringing a Las Vegas team. I feel like that's the best thing for NBA should do. Or a Vancouver team. A Vancouver team is low key underrated, man. A Vancouver team is low key underrated as well. Bringing a Vancouver team, if not Seattle or Las Vegas, one of those teams. Hey, GG, you want to play Fortnite? You want to play Fortnite if you're still in here, GG? The irony of Carmelo Anthony trying to tell Jason Tatum how to win. Yeah, that's just idiotic. First of all, I want to address. You want to go more into depth about what Carmelo Anthony said and Carmelo Anthony said about Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Still can't play Fortnite. I don't know why. You should watch Legend of Winning video. He'll give you more in depth. He actually watched the full clip of the thing and not just some tweet like this. So go watch Legend of Winning. But it's not Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown's team. It's the Boston Celtics. They don't get what. First of all, the Boston Celtics have been balling this season. I remember people saying Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum got injured, Drew Holiday got traded, fucking Chris Porzingis got out of here. That team, that Boston Celtics was going to be a play-in or out of the playoffs type of team. And what Jaylen Brown did, so I got to give credit to Jaylen Brown, even though I said it's not neither of the team because the Boston Celtics team, they don't get shit done without each other. What Jaylen Brown did, he's playing at an MVP type level. And I think they're the 2 seed currently in the East. And with Jason Tatum coming back, I feel like they can really take the East. Any team in the East right now. So what the Boston Celtics did, staying competitive in the East, with your best player, Jason Tatum, being injured, with Achilles tear, by the way, is pretty amazing. So you got to give credit there to the Celtics. But then, it's like Carmelo Anthony been through this. He experienced what Jason Tatum experienced, coming back from injury and trying to take over a team, and he didn't win. So he knows what Jason Tatum have to do if he want to win. It's common sense, bro. That's why Carmelo Anthony has what it takes to tell Jason Tatum what to do because he's been through the situation and he made the wrong decision. So he can tell him what decision to actually make. It's common sense. People gotta really start using their brains, bro. A lot of people is fucking dumb. But I would like to say that Jason Tatum is great that he come. Oh, and a lot of people that be hating on Jason Tatum, calling him corny and all of this and that, and just shitting on Jason Tatum. But at the same sentence, y'all say, "Oh, we're up to all the American players that wants to play hard and wants to show up for the fans and play consistently into the playoffs and play great and show love to the older NBA." Jason Tatum does all that. He hits all those marks, and y'all still don't show him love. Probably because he's on the Boston Celtics. And a lot of people hate the Boston Celtics, but Jason Tatum is he gets an unnecessary amount of hate for no reason when he has shown to be played through injuries. He has shown to play hard. He has shown to actually try and to develop his game to a way to fit his team and continue to be a leader for his team. He has shown that he will take the back seat in order to win. He has shown to ball out into the playoffs and respect the older NBA. And people don't show him love. They would rather show people like Jokic love, who just no disrespect to Jokic, but he doesn't really show love back to the NBA like he showed love back to the NBA. He don't show love back to the NBA like Jason Tatum. And y'all will sit here and call Jason Tatum corny for doing what he does, but in the same sense, y'all praise Jokic for doing what he does. I praise Luka for doing what he does. Praise Shea for, well, Shea is doing it, cares about basketball, plays and develop basketball and show love to the older generation. So Shea hits all those boxes too. Luka hits all those boxes, but he can give two shits on defense. Jason Tatum will actually go out there and try on defense. Jokic will give two shits on defense and give two shits about the All-Star game. Luka will give two shits about the All-Star game. Jason Tatum cares about the All-Star game. He goes out there and try hard during the All-Star game. So that hate that y'all give to Jason Tatum, bro, is just unnecessary as shit. And I just want to talk about that. And give credit to the Boston Celtics because they've been balling as well. And the Carmelo shit as well because Carmelo knows what it takes to come back from injury and be in a situation like this. And he made the wrong decision. He told you what decision to make because he actually did it. Why wouldn't Jason Tatum want the answers to the test? Like fucking SGJ said. I don't really give a fuck about this Pat Bev shit. I'm gonna give it a bean. Coach of the Year, Kenny Atkinson. I mean, not Coach of the Year. I'm fucking brain fried. Coach of the Month, Kenny Atkinson. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his last name. Kenny Werber, bro. Stupid ass last name. I just want to talk about this Cavaliers team. It's like the Cavaliers have a 2 to 3 year window about what can they do to compete heavy for a championship. A 2 to 3 year window. With the recent adding of James Harden, and he's been balling, helping them win games and help develop. Because James Harden has shown to develop centers, bro. He has shown to help centers come out of their shell and become a better form of their old self. I mean, not old self, better form of themselves. Joel Embiid, some of his best seasons he ever had was with James Harden next to him. Zubac, best season he ever had was James Harden next to him. A lot of people know Nick Claxton because of James Harden. A lot of people know Clint Capella because of James Harden. And he's undoubtedly going to help these players improve a lot for the Cavs. But with James Harden recently fractured thumb, it's probably going to come back and hurt him in the long run when it comes to the playoffs, as James Harden has been known to choke in the playoffs. But I will say this. If they can get a consistent 17, 18, 16, around those points with 8 assists out of James Harden, and it might go lower, it might go higher. But if they can get that consistently out of James Harden, they can make a deep run into the playoffs. Second round or more, I feel like. Obviously, after the second round, it's who you run into, the Boston Celtics, Detroit, New York. Who you run into there is just based on the conference at that point. But to get to the second round, I feel like they need that out of and to get further than the second round, they will need that out of James Harden. And the Keon Ellis pickup was an amazing pickup from them as well. I like that pickup a lot. Keon Ellis is a very underrated player, a great defender as well. And that was a nice pickup for the guy, some defensive pressure off of James, take some just defensive pressure off of James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, and you could put it on Keon Ellis. And then what else I would say? Oh, and the Cavs, 2 to 3 year window about winning the championship before Donovan Mitchell was a free agent through that 27-28 offseason. James Harden is going to be fucking 38, 39, probably a free agent at that time as well. It's like, who else you going to have on the team? Just fucking Evan Mobley? And then there's been rumors, so if you don't get it done this season, there's been rumors that LeBron's probably going to come back to Cleveland for his final season. And that can't work because the Cavs are in the second Abram. They get their picks frozen, they can't use their middle exception. They can't do dumb shit because they're in the second Abram. So it had to be like a sign and trade with the Lakers. And at that point, you have to give it like Jared Allen and a couple other players. Is you really doing that for one season of LeBron? I don't know, man. I don't know. So it's like you can't really try to go and push for LeBron if he doesn't take a massive pay cut. And I don't think LeBron is willing to take a fat ass pay cut in his final season just to go play for the Cavs. Or a sign and trade, which at that point you want to hurt your depth for one season of LeBron and destroy that 2 to 3 year window you already have. I don't know. So the Cavs are in a super, super weird position right now. Especially if they don't get it done in this year or next year, they're going to be even in a worse position considering they're a second April team. Their point guard is getting older, and James Harden, which I do think he's a step up from a Darius Garland. Even if Darius Garland going to turn on the ball into the ball for the Clippers, I feel like James Harden at this point in time was a better step up for a win now decision for the Cavs. And they got a great coach. Obviously, he's winning coach of the month. And Jason Tatum just came back for the Celtics, so the East is going to get more harder for them. When I feel like, which team would I rather want them to face? I feel like they got a better chance at beating Detroit than New York or Boston. So I feel like if you can get a Detroit in the second round, that'd be a better chance for y'all than make it to the conference finals. But yeah, the Cavs are in a weird, weird spot. And their window is a lot closer than what people are thinking it is, especially with the recent adding of James Harden and the recent players that's been rumored that they're trying to get in LeBron James and all the other players. Really, really weird spot. I actually don't know how true it is. This could be complete made up bullshit by the person who posted this. Anime barely boosts manga sales anymore. The manga industry just got a major reality check. During the convention of January 2026, a veteran Japanese editor dropped a bombshell about the shifting landscape of publishing. The new anime adaptations no longer guarantee a boost for manga sales. For decades, getting the anime was the ultimate win for mangakas, typically leading to clear shelves in bookstores, but according to this anonymous industry insider, the golden era of fading fast with a record-breaking number of shows dropping every season. I can see why. I mean, a lot of more fans are getting to the anime, and anime is becoming more widespread across the world. That a lot of new fans, when they get into anime, they don't really go pick up the manga, and especially a lot of new anime is getting made that just doesn't come from a manga, or a lot of fans that don't know it come from manga or a light novel. And ones that doesn't become from mangas or light novels gets extremely popular. And if somebody gets into that and think, oh, and they don't know really too much about anime, and they think, oh, this doesn't come from a source material, then they watch another thing, and that other thing doesn't come from a source material, they're automatically going to think the rest, even though it does, even though people will tell them, they probably, and people feel like since they already watched it, they have no reason to read it. The only reason a lot of people nowadays will pick up something after they watch it, pick up something to read after they watch it is because they just become a super fan of it. A lot of people, once they think nowadays, especially nowadays, once they think, oh, okay, I watched it, I don't need to go read this, or I'm waiting till the anime get completed before I actually go read because I don't want to get spoiled. And that's what a lot of people think nowadays because how big anime have become is more widespread and more worldwide than has ever been ever. So you got a lot of anime onlys, a lot of people who just doesn't really know. It comes from other source material, and a lot of new animes have become extremely popular that just don't have a source material backing it. That can lead to why it doesn't really boost manga sales as much as it did in the past. I mean, we've seen it happen with comics. Like we see it happen with American comics. A lot of people know Captain America and shit comes from a comic book. A lot of people, once they see the MCU and it's not like a singular run in a comic book, they feel like they don't need to go pick up a comic book to read it because it's not like a singular run that they can't just, after they finish the movie, they could jump right into. Which I feel like that's the reason why anime is currently and manga is currently outselling fucking American comic books, which I personally enjoy American comic books more than I enjoy manga. Like both, but I enjoy comic books better. But that's the reason why they like a lot of it outsells. It's not because comics are hard to get into, bro. It's not really comics are not really hard to get into. Marvel will let you know what to read and what you need to read. Hell, they'll even give you information if you don't even want to go read it. The app would direct you to what you need to read as well. And you don't really need to follow our storyline to that. Just pick up a comic book and run and read that motherfucker, bro. Who really cares if it's a storyline to it or not? If you like it, you like it. You want to get into the storyline, get into the storyline. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't need to get into the storyline to pick up that singular run. So I don't feel like that's the reason why manga outsell comics, bro. It's because the popularity of anime currently rising. It's not because what the head of you seen that bullshit the head of DC actually said? I didn't talk about this, but it was like a month or two ago. He said some comics are mostly superheroes and mangas more close to literature. If that shit didn't say head of DC, I would have thought a random bot made that comment. Because if you even, fortunately, it's been reading this. Yeah, it's right. It has been in a creative drought. A lot of copies is, a lot of people just copy popular stories and don't give two shits about it. Like you really don't see more distinguished power systems no more in comics like that either. More distinguished stories like that. I mean, not comics, manga like that either. So that's why it's been in a drought. But I just want to talk about the comic book statement that head of DC said. Comic books are not mostly superheroes. Like DC has released stories that has nothing to do with superheroes, and it's been some of their best stories ever. I would have thought a random bot said something like that. I was so confused. The head of DC saying something like that, it was just crazy to me. But yeah, I feel like the creative drought for manga as well is the reason why some of the sales don't get boosted no more. And the fact that a lot of anime originals come out that some people doesn't really realize is like, okay, I'm finna go pick up this manga because I want to stick to an anime. That's what people be thinking. Cause like, I'm confusing myself right now. All right, the main reason it doesn't boost manga sales no more is because anime originals, recently new fans who doesn't really know the source material, backstory of it, and anime onlys who doesn't really want to get spoiled into the story because they feel like they just want to watch the anime. That's why it doesn't boost manga sales no more. That's what I feel like. That's what I was confusing myself about. I got confused up in comics. Yeah, in the creative drought about manga as well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know. Nah, I was confused myself earlier. They need to actually they need to start making more. I feel like they need to start making like it's like s- I guess I'm a nerd, bro. Shut up, GG. You a nerd. If they just like they need to stop copying each other so much and just take inspiration from each other because like they confuse inspiration with copy and it's just like you you scared to distinguish something else from it. It's like you can take what you want from older the earlier early 2000 mangas, but you can distinguish from it a lot and make it better. But it's like a lot of new age mangakas are scared to do that because they scared of the hate, I guess, or they scared their story might flop. Which I think you should take the risk and just go with it and make your own story instead of trying to copy the past. Gigi, you haven't read a book since you graduated high school, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You haven't read a book since you graduated high school. Name one thing you read since you graduated high school, Gigi. Keep in mind you graduated in 2020. What have you read since you graduated high school, Gigi? Tell me. Tell me. I'm waiting for you to tell me. Tell the class what have you read since you graduated high school? The Holy Bible. I guess that counts. You read a couple words a day, a couple sentences a day, bro. That don't count. You read a couple sentences a day. That really doesn't count, bro. Name something other than the Bible that you read. Name something other than the Bible that you read since you graduated high school. Tell me. I've been trying to put you on the comic book, Gigi. I told you I can give you my collection. I can give you some of the comic books I got, but you just don't want to read them, bro. I've been trying to put you on. Let me know, bro. Hit me, Gigi. I'll give you some comic books. I'll slide you some on the side when you on your break. When you on your break and you need something to read to entertain you from your break, I'll give you a comic book or two. Just tell me what stories you like. I probably got them. What type of genre you into? I probably got them. And I'll give you some comic books, bro. And trust me, bro. It's not a lot of reading as you think it is, bro. I know you're scared of reading and you got a third grade reading level. No, you haven't, bro. You haven't read a book since high school, Gigi. You lying to yourself now, bro. What else do I want to talk about? I guess I hit all my talking points today. College reading level, I guess. So I got reading nothing else. Oh, I finally watched Karate Kid Legends. I seen people been going back and forth with it. Um, with the movie, saying they think it's good or bad. It's all right. I give it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, what do you expect from a Karate Kid movie? They rehash the same story every movie, like the same story points every movie. Like kid moves, he gets bullied, he learns karate, he beats his bully in the tournament, he wins. I guess the stuff in between is what makes the movie good or not. It's not compared to the original Karate Kid, I'd say that, but it wasn't that bad of a movie that people was hating on it too much. I feel like, but I did hit all my talking points in under 2 hours. I thought I was gonna take 2 hours to do that. Should I play Telltale Batman? I've been meaning to play Telltale Batman. I might play that. Let me hook up my game. Yeah, I got it. What are you talking about? You got it. Got what? Telltale Batman is a single player game. Yeah, no bot. What are you talking about? Karate Kid featuring the Smith? No, it's the new one. Legends that came out in 2025. It's a new Karate Kid movie. The Smith movie. I haven't seen that since a kid. Yeah, I was talking about Legends. I finally watched Legends this morning because I was just bored. It's it got a connection to the Smith movie though. The one with Smith in it. It got like they got the same sensei. Yeah, it's all right. It's not that bad. It's like the typical Karate Kid story. I do feel like the original was better though. The Danny LaRusso, Mr. Miyagi is better. Way better. they kind of took away like the cartoonish like villainy, like bullying type stuff. Because we don't really see him get the new kid get bullied like that. He gets in a like a two fights with the bully, and that's it. We don't really have interaction with the bully. As to the old Karate Kid movies, when we seen Johnny Lawrence actually like bullying the mess out of Danny LaRusso, which I feel like was the best parts of the Karate Kid movies because that made us root for Danny to beat Johnny even more. Seeing the stuff Johnny was doing to Danny, which I feel like they missed in the newer movie. Like the most you see of the so-called bully is the most we see of the so-called bully is him just training in the new movie. I don't really like that. Like we don't really see him have an interaction other than like the school fight in the bus scene with the main character. What are you talking about 2K for? 2K is a dog. Tell 2K to make an actual good game and I'll play it on stream. Like what the fuck? 2K is a dog shit game. And this comes from somebody who was playing 2K20 all day, every day, spending mad money on the game. No, the game is just terrible, man. They haven't made a good game in years. Once 2K make an actual good game and give actual features outside of just my career and my team, I will actually play 2K. Like they be hoeing the My League players, the simulation players. They be hoeing them, bro. They can add more options into My League. Like there shouldn't be no reason they don't have the second apron and the first apron in My League yet. Those are actual rules in the NBA that they just refuse to add. What do you think about Bam's 83? I feel like it's good. A lot of people was hating on it saying it was unethical hoops. I mean, it's kind of unethical if you think about like the way he was getting his buckets. But at that point, you're going for a record and you want to pass a record. I would expect my teammates to help me get the record, miss a couple free throws on purpose, and pass me the ball, even when I'm being double teamed and let me shoot it. But I feel like it's good. Records are meant to be broken. They're not meant to be held forever. I do feel like 43 free throws is insane though. Like 43 free throws is kind of insane, yeah. But like his team has, and they kept fouling him now. Yeah, so I seen some of the fouls he was getting because I didn't watch the game. I woke up to it. But yeah, they was fouling the hell out of him. I will say that. And I seen a lot of people saying like I seen Nick Young saying if he would have got 81, he would have missed his free throws on purpose to save Kobe's legacy. He's lying his ass off. I feel like anybody in that situation is trying to break that record regardless, and if it's Kobe or not. Yeah, I seen I seen him take a triple team three. I was like, oh yeah, he's going for this fucking record, bro. It doesn't matter. Hey, but Bam got his name in the history book now. So when you think of like the most points scoring in the game, the second name you got to think of is Bam now. So they can't deny him that. Even if they can hit on him all he want, you can't deny he did get 83 points. I'm trying to plug this shit in. I don't even think I got the right stuff in. All right, I got this plugged in. This goes to the. Yeah, his mom and his girlfriend was there. Hey, he should be out celebrating. That's all I should know. He should be celebrating. I don't know. I don't care what nobody else says. He should be celebrating, bro. That's something everybody didn't think another 80 points game was happening anytime soon, and he did it. So I don't care what nobody says. That's Ben's record. I could not see the chat if somebody's typing. I'm trying to plug this shit in. If I could get to connect to my game. If I could play Telltale Batman. Did I plug this in right? And then this goes into the game. Oh, hold on. Still can't see it. That should be right. Hold on, I'm finna pull the chat up on my phone. Need to see that Will 100 tape the league. Yeah, I need to see that footage, bro. I'm still on the fence about that 100-point game, bro. I really need to see that footage. Really need to see that footage. But I did see actual. I don't know if it was real or not. I'm just falling for AI because I'm a bot. I did see actual footage of Will Chamberlain playing, and he was taking the ball out of his teammates' hands and dunking the ball, just straight camping in the paint and just grabbing the ball off the rebound and just dunking it back in. Like his teammates would shoot the ball, he'll go to his own teammates and dunk the ball, stealing his teammate points. That's some real unethical hoops right there. If they want to talk about unethical hoops, that's some real unethical hoops right there. Not what Bam did. Damn, I can't even. Is my capture card not set up? I gotta add a new one there. Video capture card, I think. Okay. Okay. Why is it so zoomed out? Nah, for real, that's how you got it. Yeah, if he did get it, that would be how he got it. Goaltending his own fucking teammates. What a selfish player, bro. That's real unethical hoops right there. Nigga was dead ass stealing his old teammates' ball, own teammate shots just to dunk the ball. Camping in the paint, bro. Camping in the paint. So I played Telltale Batman on the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. You gotta get Ready or Not, GG, bro. I've been trying to play Ready or Not with you, bro. Then you told me you ain't got PlayStation Plus no more. I would have bought you this just to play it with you. I'm not buying you PlayStation Plus though. Like a game in PlayStation Plus, you crazy as hell. I'm playing Batman. Fuck it. Can y'all still hear me? Oh yeah, you can still hear me. Damn, this look loud. Nah, I'm gonna buy it. Alright, buy it. Is the game loud? Like I can't hear the game. I'm hearing it off a whole different TV. Is the game loud? I had this game. I downloaded this like 2 weeks ago. I just never played it. I haven't streamed it in 2 weeks either. Ooh, I don't think I can show this. Nah, I don't think they're leaking it yet. Let me hold on. Hold on, I just gotta type this bullshit in. Blue, red, yellow, blue. About to really beat people up in Batman. I'm not no nice Batman either. I'm breaking bones and torturing you to get the information I need. You'll be on tomorrow. Alright. What time do you, when do you start working? Like what day? Batman is the GOAT. Greatest superhero of all time. Close, I feel like the only one that's, Batman is the greatest, and I feel like second place probably goes to Spider-Man, then third to Superman. Batman is the GOAT though. He has, I feel like, the most interesting runs throughout comics. A run, I can't even think of it right now. I can't even think of a run right now. In the morning? Yeah, I can't even think of one right now. I will say I have been heavily enjoying Absolute Batman though. I can't even think of, like off the top of my head, I can't think of one.
Show, bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused. We'll be out of here before anyone can stop us.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't care. I think it should be an animated TV show. I feel like once it get enough New 52. That's the one with the Court of Owls, right? I got the Court of Owls run. I got that one run. I've been reading it as of recently, actually. Yeah, it should get animated. Like once they get enough source material for it to get a full season, I feel like it should be animated immediately. It will make DC so much money that that should be their top priority, getting animated. Yeah, I got the new 52 Court of Hour run, right? It's sitting on my desk right now, actually.
They're on the 52nd floor.
Like the compact comic version, though. Not all the different comic books. I haven't bought the whole run, like separate comic books now. I just got the compact comic version of it.
Stories, you know, sent Yuri home in an ambulance.
Yeah, I've been loving it so far.
No wonder the cops want him dead. Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
Hold on, I gotta lock in now. Gotta make sure I don't misclick. I gotta make sure I don't misclick. Damn, I just dropped my controller. Shoot your gun. You got a gun, nigga.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this.
Yes, I can. I'm the only one who can say the city, Alfred. Only me.
Blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city is safer now. It's made you a target. And people will keep you in the crosshairs until you're
They need something to fear. They need something to fear.
They need something to fear.
Shit! The hell'd he go?
Where you think he went? That big ass hole in the one time. Death in the Family. Talking about the where Jason Todd died in. I seen the movie Under the Red Hood. I never actually read the comic book version of it. I heard it goes more in depth in the comics now than the actual movie did. Yeah, I love the Under the Red Hood movie.
Circle up!
I feel like every animated movie DC ever did was like really good. Like it was good or really good, great. I feel like they didn't really miss when it came to animated. I feel like they should have stuck with animated movies, honestly. Like I like the live action ones too, but their bread and butter is the animated movies. Like it didn't even need to be one connected universe either. Just a bunch of animated movies just animating different comic book runs from DC ever made that would have made DC a hell of a lot of money.
I know you're trying to create a myth.
Don't
Be careful you don't turn into
Paramount
a
owns the
Sometimes.
the movie rights to the DC stuff now? Cause wasn't that included with the Warner Brothers purchase? Hopefully that will show some DC some love. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, like hopefully it'll show DC some love and actually produce a lot of DC movies. 'Cause I feel like that's where they that's from one thing Marvel got them beat at is making really good movies, especially live action ones. Oh, I'm selling. Oh, I'm selling. I just knocked his block off. Yeah, for real. I got hope in Paramount though. They said they was gonna release like 40 some movies within a year for theaters, and then put it on streaming services like after a while. Hopefully they wouldn't just line out their ass. But I got a little hope for Paramount. That's how I'm making them be. I'm gonna make them crazy. I need these goons in Gotham to fear me. I don't need them. No, I'm buddy with them. I need them to fear me. Gotta bring the crime down. Gotham is too wild right now.
Intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
That's the point. Those
Performance.
hell yeah they do, bruh. We got maniac clowns running around. People with fucking burn scars on their face acting like criminals. Gotham needs some correction.
That doesn't belong to you.
Someone like Catwoman should exist in Gotham, bro. I'm keeping it a bean. We don't need thieves like that running around.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
City needs protection.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
I don't care.
Let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
I shouldn't lose this fight. If I lose this fight, I'm just a terrible Batman. She really does. She really be her own worst enemy. Like she can't escape that thieving life. Like you got one of the richest men on the planet in love with you, and you still want to steal stuff. That's actually insane. Anything you want to steal, Bruce Wayne could probably buy her. But no, she just want to steal it for the thrill. Oh, I'm beating the shit out of her.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I was really slimming on her shit, bro. I was beating the shit out of her. What happened? Oh, Nightbot. I don't know why Nightbot just did that. I gotta fix my Nightbot. My Nightbot be tweaking. Peak level skills right there. Only Batman can do that. Probably for the spammers and shit. Oh yeah, probably that. I gotta check it though, cause I set that up in like when I first set up my Nightbot, I did it in like the middle of the night. I wasn't really thinking straight when I set up my Nightbot. I just haven't checked in a while now. Did I just get shot? He needs to be fired.
No, wait.
He obeyed disobeyed direct orders. He needs to be fired immediately, stripped from his badge. She's finna die. I don't know why I went for that throw. She literally finna die. Imagine if I failed to catch her right here, and she just plummets to her death, becomes street pizza. Or as in Arkham Asylum.
Guess I was wrong about you catching me. Not sure if it was for my sake or yours.
Talk or I drop
Who
you.
put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
But you won't. You're not that kind of guy.
Yes, I am that company. I would drop your dumb ass right now. Why am I helping her up? She should have just been turned to street pizza, man. That's what I get for saving her.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
I guess. Guess I can be Bruce Wayne.
Your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half. For too long, this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor
I guess this is
Hill's
before
authority.
he's Two-Faced.
I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. And together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would... Well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always.
You know the lone. Oh, I missed my.
Say hi,
Yeah,
Bruce.
Christian Bale is one of my favorite Batmans.
Hi, Bruce. Well, I tee him up and he knocks him down.
I actually like the
Mr. Wayne and I do business.
Robert Pattinson Batman a lot too.
Again, everyone, for your unwavering support.
And that movie, I actually like that movie a lot too. I don't know what taking them so long to reach the sequel to that though.
Change Gotham.
The recent one with Robert, what's his name? I just said his name.
Mr. Wayne, Thank you for opening your house.
Twilight guy. I forgot his name. I just said it too.
This is the
Twilight
biggest
guy.
mansion in Gotham, but
The
I
recent
don't think
Batman
you
movie.
got
I really
lost
like
on
that
your
one
way
too.
here.
Yeah, Robert was good. Grace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really, when I first seen that movie, I actually enjoyed it like really a lot.
Nice with the donors, the sooner
And then it takes them forever to release a sequel to that. I don't know why. It's like DC is allergic to money.
Congratulations, you almost missed it. You are a pillar of this city and my campaign. I need
We're
you
Robert,
here,
Robert Pattinson.
tuxedoed and shaking
I just have to
hands.
remember.
No one came here tonight to see me.
But Christian Bale was. I actually like that Batman. I seen a lot of people actually hate that Batman. Like recently, that when I seen people talking about it on Reddit and stuff, it was trashing that Batman. I was like, I thought he did a good job.
Specifically with a
The
mouth
Christian,
that's saying,
Christian Bale.
"Support Harvey Dent." We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help
I'm
make
doing this for Gotham.
a place for families again.
I'll do anything for Gotham. It's my home.
It's our home. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign.
Hey,
It's a decent slogan.
the one that's coming out, like you said, in 2027, ain't that got to do like
For the record, I have not been since before law school.
with Scarecrow?
All right. How about a new?
Yeah, I don't know why they was hating on that Batman.
Look at you. It's not half bad.
Ain't the new one got to do with?
Bruce, I meant what I
Oh, it was
said.
on a writer's strike. Oh, I didn't know that.
We changed Gotham. A city
That's why it
free
was
from
taking them
crime,
so long
where children
for a
can play
writer's
in the
strike.
streets again.
That's what I
Dang.
want to.
Did they
You know how rough it
end
is.
up getting what they want
to
doing
shake
for taking
your
that strike?
make that happen.
Nah.
Well, we
I know the
can start
WNBA
with
is trying to
the
take a
man.
strike, and they not getting no type of money improvement. That's why. Oh, I remember now. That's why Dead Meat wasn't doing that much kill count videos.
Bob and Regina Zeller.
Was because the writer's strike, and they didn't want to cover movies because of the strike.
Regina here is the
Ain't that
chairwoman of
the same strike?
and her husband.
Where Dead Meat? If you, I don't know if you watch Dead Meat though,
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne.
because they mainly do horror movies. I don't know if you like horror
Pothole
movies.
on Main Street. But I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like
Tonight
you
is about
to
Harvey,
lead this
man.
city
Stop
to
glazing me.
greatness.
Well, I'm flattered, truly, but this night is about getting Harvey.
Oh, is
Dent
that one?
elected
Yeah.
So he can fix those potholes.
I think
I
speak
actually
for
remember
half
now
the
because that's
room
when
I say
I was like,
politicians are
why? I was like, why is Dead Meat posting like stuff that's not movie? And then I seen the actual video and it was explaining the strike, and they didn't want to post movies during the strike, which I
Old
understand
families like
why.
ours should flock together, you know, like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
This city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now.
A movie that actually disappointed me was The Black Phone too. I love their first Black Phone. That's one of my. That come out in recent years. I think that came out like, I forgot which year that came out, but it was like a couple years ago.
Seems you're getting
The Black Phone was one of my favorite movies to come
There's
out.
always hope.
Then The Black Phone too, it didn't hit for me the same as
One
Black
man
Phone.
can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's
Depends
how
on
you
that
get
man.
Creeps like this Batman.
I'd say it all depends on the.
I really enjoy horror movies. That's probably my favorite genre of movies.
Such as dressing up in a bat costume?
And taking out
Like,
the
it didn't
criminals
feel
who
like-
ruin our city. Though the cape may be a bit much.
It didn't feel like a Black Phone movie. I don't think The Black Phone needed a sequel, especially how the original one ended. I didn't think it needed a two. But then when they announced it too, I was excited for it because I actually enjoyed The Black Phone a lot. But then I seen two, and it didn't really like feel the same as Black Phone one.
In the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your
Same with the recent Halloween trilogy. I enjoyed the 2018 movie, and Kills and Ends came. Ends was just the worst. I remember watching Ends and felt like that was just a disgrace to the Halloween franchise.
Must have been crippling.
If only that
Then Kills was
deranged
alright.
man had gotten
It's
the
like they
right
kept
treatment
going
he
downhill and
needed.
downhill with the Halloween movies.
Well, I don't like to
You ever
think
watch
about
Edgar
movies,
horror movies?
and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I never seen that. Oh, I missed the time.
It was
No, I never
tragic,
seen that.
Truly. And I will fight from City Hall to make sure nothing like that ever happens again. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, that those recently two movies was not it. The Kills and Ends was not it.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
I don't know why they changed. Like, it went from Michael being this force of evil to some guy stripping him from his mask and trying to take over. It's like,
Well, hello.
I ain't like. When did Halloween stop becoming about Michael Myers? Yeah, it just threw me off. Ooh.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private.
But then the
front,
way he
Mr.
died,
Rossdale.
it just
No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay?
waiting
ask
all
a few
that,
questions,
all
do you,
those
Mr.
years
Wayne?
just for him to die like that
You
is
can ask
crazy.
me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Tonight is strictly off the record.
I feel like they need to
But nothing gets written down.
release
I'm okay with
actual
I was just hoping to see
Halloween
what
type of
makes Bruce
movie
Wayne tick.
just to do justice
This is
and
quite the social
retcon those
atmosphere.
last two movies.
Come on now, it's
Those
so
last two
formal.
movies need to be retconned. I don't care what no one says.
Well,
They should not be the end to the Halloween
going around
franchise.
pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Well, I'm doing better now that you're here. Well, I'll tell you, if all these stuffed shirts weren't around, I'd give you the private tour.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar.
Like what exactly?
Is that blood?
No, it's not blood.
Yeah.
Wine.
Spill some wine. It'll come out.
And stick to clear alcohols, Bruce. They never sting.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has
Yeah,
arrived.
yeah, I
I'm
can
sure
see
you'll
that.
find the bar.
Money
You
I
want
expect.
to
It really,
meet this one personally.
like, it's a shame because
Carmine Falcone?
they will
Is the Dent
in
campaign
good
soliciting votes
they
from
will in
Gotham's
good
biggest
runs
attraction?
that actually need sequels and try to extend. Like, it's like they don't know what to extend and what to end in Hollywood,
Excuse us, Miss Vale.
and they don't like some stuff just doesn't need remakes in Hollywood either.
And what
But
kind
that
of
Halloween,
business do you think he's in?
the recent Halloween trilogy needs a remake. I don't care. But like some movies just doesn't need remakes. Some movies just need to just stay as classics and doesn't need to be continued. Like I didn't think
Hear him out before you kick him
Scream needed 7 movies. Honestly, the first couple was enough. But I guess
out. Maybe you can change your mind.
I don't like this, Harv, but I'm trusting you.
Thank you, Bruce. Seriously.
they need some guidance
You know I
from
have to
the
pull every
audience. Yeah, they
string I
do.
can to get elected.
They do.
Yeah, well, just make sure this one doesn't hang.
They don't really take the audience into play when they make some of these remakes and new movies and all this. Which I feel like it could help. It can also hurt because sometimes the audience just don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Been in the market for a new house.
Yeah, Scream did not need any movie after 4. I feel like Scream did not need to be continued after that. 4 was enough. I don't even think Scream needed a 4th movie.
Decor offends my eyes. Man, all flash, no class.
But Scream Scream does not need to be continued from going on no more. Black Phone didn't need it too.
I like this guy.
What else? A lot of movies just doesn't really need multiple movies. It needs to get turned into a universe. I feel like they're fine as just standalones. I feel like Hollywood got a huge problem with trying to make everything a universe after the MCU took off. And that's what hurts a lot of movie franchises in the long run.
Respectable man, I hear.
I'm not shaking your hand, buddy. No, they really do. But a lot of people be making it, like a lot of the fans be making up bullshit too. I'm gonna be honest.
Be more comfortable in the parlor.
Yeah, the universe shit gets so tiring. Like, so tiring. Like everything, not everything needs to be an MCU type of thing.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill.
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you
I'm gonna
busy
talk to
for a few minutes.
Falcone alone.
We talk alone. Just you and me. Sorry, Harvey.
Yeah, I'll get a
Yeah,
drink.
fans be saying some outrageous shit.
Christ.
And a lot of them hate just to hate because they want to be different. So you can't
well,
like.
that's just like Harvey, huh?
Like I feel like they should take the fans into account, but like at a certain extent, not all the way.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will.
He's gonna help
Like
Gotham.
most
Trust.
people I've met,
I got faith in Harvey.
actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me.
No? What do you think I am?
I can get Harvey the mayor's seat. Or I can pull
I'm
it
not
out
talking
from
that shit for you.
Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine. This is me.
Yeah, for real. If they actually had some balance, we would. Movies, I feel like movies, games, comics, manga, all would be in a better place if fans actually had some balance. Like, bro, he trying to make me chalk his own fuel cue. Like, who do you think I am?
Hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light. If need be.
I'm doing this for Harvey, bro.
I'm only talking to you because Harvey asked, trusting a friend to know what's best for Gotham.
Now that's a predicament. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake.
Okay, and
which to break.
you gotta get out of here, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You talking crazy now.
Okay.
You gotta go.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
People don't say no to me.
I just did.
Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Alright, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna be back live tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go back live a little earlier tomorrow. I just worked up late because I was just bored. I'm gonna be back trying to stream every day though. I took a 2-week break. I'm gonna be back though. Damn, that was the end of episode 1 already? Damn. That can't be the end of episode 1 already. No, it's not. Hey, I'm finna get off too. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow as well. Alright, see, I'm finna end too.